Hello guys, welcome to my landscape architecture channel. My name is Eric Verduzco. Right. So I remember when I was a child, probably I was about 10 years old, 9 years old. My father used to take me to construction sites, and also my uncle used to take me there. It was a really nice experience. Since the first time I entered a construction site, I remember smelling the fresh concrete, the fresh wood just coming out of the truck. I used to play with the sand, with the gravel, and at that moment I realized that I really liked that environment. I also used to talk to the people, to the workers, to all the staff that was building the houses. And since that moment, at a very early age, I realized I wanted to become an architect. I officially started my career in 2013 in Mexico City, and from 2013 till 2019 I gained experience working in firms both in USA and Mexico. It was a very important period of my life because it was when I pretty much developed all my skill sets, learned how to draw, learned how to understand 3D models, learned basically all the tools that make architecture possible. Then in 2019 I relocated to United Kingdom, to England, and when I came here it was a very difficult moment in my life because I wasn't sure if I really wanted to continue in the architecture industry. In that moment I felt like all the things that I had done in the past were not relevant. I thought that I was in a crisis and I didn't know what to do. So I decided to start working on bars. I actually became a bar manager, and after a couple of years reflecting on all the experience that I had, I decided that I wanted to transition into landscape architecture. So in 2022 I joined a very important multi-award company in United Kingdom. We're a small team, and since then I have been getting experience in landscape architecture. While working here, all my previous experience was very relevant because I already had a skill set that allowed me to get straight away deep into it and start producing things. During all these years, I have had the chance to meet very important people, clients, subconsultants, very talented architects and directors, which I have been learning all this time. And it was just last year around summer when I started watching very interesting videos from super inspiring creators talking about how important it is to build your YouTube channel, how important it is to create your audience, and the most important thing, to provide value for them, to create a community that actually learns from you, to create a community that it's interested in your topics. And in that moment I thought, and I said, Eric, you already started a YouTube channel, so this YouTube channel is quite old, and I used to make tutorials. I used to make 3ds Max tutorials, I used to make AutoCAD tutorials. I never did so many. It was just a couple of them actually, but it was something that I really enjoyed to do. The reason I was doing them is because my brother wanted to learn also software, especially 3ds Max, and I wanted to show him how he can create a camera with a path and then animate it. And I said, all right, the best way to do this is just, why don't you create a tutorial and then you show the tutorial for him? And that was my intention actually. And then it became a really nice video. I think it has 11,000 views. My voice is totally different. I was a child. And well, last summer when I was being inspired by all these creators talking about YouTube, I said, hang on, you were already doing that. Why you stop doing it? And then I said, I don't know what stopped, but it's never late to retake it. It's never late to say, all right, I was already there. Let's do it again. Here we go. And yes, well, here I am talking to you guys in front of a camera. The other difficult and the other challenging part of this was that I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to create. So I said, shall I do 3ds Max tutorials again? Shall I teach again how to create a camera with a path and animation tutorials? And then when I thought about it, I said, well, that could be an option actually, but I think it's very limited. I think it's capped, and I think if I only do 3ds Max tutorials, my experience will be limited to that. So I decided to create this, well, not create, to retake this channel with a new branding, with a new perspective that is going to be focused on landscape architecture. So on landscape architecture, we are also, of course, going to cover 3ds Max because we as landscape architects use 3ds Max. And the main idea was to get the best out of my experiences, to get the best out of all this journey and share it with you guys. And it's not only the previous experiences that I have been living, it's also all the exciting future that lies ahead. So in this channel, we're going to be covering what are our roles as landscape architects. What do we actually do? So for example, we're going to talk about LVIA studies. We're going to talk about park management plans. We're going to talk about design. We're going to talk about photography. We're going to talk about visualization. We're going to talk about montages. It's going to be a very interesting journey. And of course, we're going to talk also about software. I'm going to create a playlist of how to use 3ds Max, or which is the software that you need to use if you want to join a landscape architecture firm. I am also going to compare render engines, like for example, if landscape architects should use V-Ray, or if we should use Unreal, or if we should use Twinmotion or Lumion, if we should use Rhino or 3ds Max or SketchUp. So this channel is going to be to provide all the people that wants to follow a landscape architecture journey, to provide them with all the toolsets that they need and to give them advice. We are also going to talk about tenders, bids, how to win projects. What else were we going to do? Well, I think that's the main focus. And of course, we're going to be also doing some other interesting stuff that I have already in mind. I would like to invite you guys to join this channel if you are a person that is considering to study landscape architecture, or if you're already a landscape architect and want to hear opinions from different persons that are also in the industry. My intention is to provide value. My intention is to create a community that are really interested in this topic. And well, this is my welcome video, guys. And all I can say is thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your time. If you have reached up to this part, please subscribe to the channel. And if you have some interesting ideas that you would like me to talk about, please let them on the comment sections. We're also going to talk about, I forgot this is very important. We're also going to talk about the path towards chartership. So some of you guys maybe already be graduated from landscape architecture and are in the process of becoming chartered. So we're also going to cover that as well. We're going to cover all the things that you are required, how you can prepare for your exam. And that's it, I think, guys. Thank you very much. If I have to confess, I'm a bit nervous. This is one of the very few times that I have been in front of a camera, facing and knowing that I need to say the right thing in the right moment with the right tone. This is not something that I have been practicing. It's just real, and here I am for you guys. So until the next chapter, I'm gonna have you something really exciting. Thank you very much for watching.